What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about King of Scars by good old Leigh Bardugo. Why do I continue to read Leigh Bardugo's books? I don't know. Here's the thing. I am very much in love with the world of the Grishaverse. I understand the hype, I understand where we're going, and I also understand that at some point, Leigh Bardugo will eventually betray me. It is inevitable. It is the foregone conclusion that always comes from reading one of her books. But here's the thing. I love my boy Nikolai. He's great. He is the precious baby that was the one shining spot of hope in the Grisha trilogy. So of course I had to read his book, the book that is about him, tackling his internal darkness, the demon that lives inside of him. And also I was told that this book is not only a sequel to the Grisha trilogy, it's also a sequel to Six of Crows, Crooked Kingdom. We get to learn a lot more about Nina. So if you haven't read any of that stuff, obviously there is spoilers in this book for that, but I do want to say one thing. I was always told, do not read King of Scars if you haven't read anything else, and I would like to challenge that. I do think when it comes to some world building, when it comes to some magic, when it comes to knowing who some people are, it is good to have already read those 5 other books. However, I do think that King of Scars is just so much better than the Grishaverse. I mean, Six of Crows is amazing. I do recommend that. I don't recommend Crooked Kingdom for reasons that I've already talked about, but I definitely think King of Scars can stand on its own. It is entirely removed from anything that had to do with Alina. We are picking up 3 years after all of that. We get to see what's going on with Nikolai. He's trying to become a king. He's trying to, be the king that his people needs. But unfortunately, that darkness that was inside of him, that thing that turned him into a demon in the other books, has returned, and him and Zoya are trying to figure out a way to, break him out of that. And what I really liked about this is also that Zoya gets to play such a huge role. In the trilogy, she was just this pretty girl who was an absolute bitch, and she didn't really get a whole lot going for her character. And in this, she gets a perspective, she gets a point of view, you get to understand everything that she ever did. And I'm so surprised it came from Leigh Bardugo, but I'm really happy we got that with her character. I really love the dynamic that her and Nikolai present. Now, the other side of the story is told from Nina's perspective, and what I did like about it, so here are the spoilers for Crooked Kingdom, is that what made me really upset in that book is that Matthias dies for no reason. You don't even get an explanation for why he died. He's just the one that died, and it was really upsetting to me. I really loved his character. I really loved him and Nina. And the good thing about this book is that a big chunk of her story is delegated to her mourning Matthias. She is taking him back to his homeland to bury him. She's hearing his voice in her head. It's not glossed over all of the love that they shared, everything that they went through. She really does get to go through that grieving process, which I did really appreciate. And then once she kind of gets to put that to rest, then we see her going off on a new journey. She is, saving people from Jura Parem. It was really interesting. I think she has a really cool story that she's going on, and she gets what is potentially a new love interest, which is interesting. But I will say, I just was really into that Matthias ship. It's everything that I live for, but I am interested to see where that's gonna go. As far as the end of the book is confirmed, here's the thing. I am giving this book an A+. I loved it. It was great. Had everything going from it. We've been here before, right? We were here with Six of Crows. Loved it. Suddenly it was oh, this is great. Nothing can hurt me here. So I'm very prepared for the next book to just shatter all my dreams. Some big things happen at the end of this book, and I'm I know Leigh Bardugo. I have some feelings, and I have some things that I'm worried that she's going to do. Has she learned anything? I have no idea. So I really liked King of Scars. I would recommend it. I would be interested to see what it's like reading it without having read anything else. I think that would be an interesting, point of view to go into this book with. And we're just going to expect Leigh Bardugo to betray us going into the next one. We're not going to get our hopes up. We're just going to expect everything to go to shit, and it's all going to be fine. So, like I said, A+, interested to know if you read this book with no prior context. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Talk Books with me every week. That is everything I got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!